this road trip really worries me that I think we will make the playoffs, but if we're actually going to compete for a cup, we need to do something because we're not fast enough to start this season. We're not.
Mhm.
I don't think there's any doubt that we're probably the slowest team in the league. Hello, everybody, and welcome to episode 4 of the Jets Nation podcast. Is the name
Four?
still episode 4? Yeah. I mean, episode 1 is a unreleased in the vaults episode. We've only released episodes 2 and 3. Maybe when we get to like episode 100, we'll release episode 1. But
Yeah, maybe.
is Jets Nation officially this podcast, or is the name still pending?
So
What do
it's
we
called
think?
still pending.
Still pending? Okay. Well, if any of our 10 listeners have a better idea for a name, please flood the comments. Yeah. Pretty disappointing week in Jets hockey. But before we get to that, I mean, joined as always by my co-host, Graeme Shingleton. Graeme, how you doing, brother?
Good, man. Well, I mean, as a Jets fan, not good. Life is good.
It's good.
Been a
Well,
disappointing week of hockey. So, I mean, for the podcast purposes, it's been a shitty week.
yeah. Yeah.
Like, so
Well, better than our other co-host, or I don't even know if we call him a co-host or special guest, but Cam Brakel,
Oilers
correspondent, or Oilers correspondent Cam Brakel. He's gone hunting this week. Rumor has it he booked that after the Oilers lost 9-1 to Colorado.
No, don't blame him.
Big win last night for him. Roslovic on the B-way, OT winner. Columbus comeback.
They
That was
should have
pretty
lost.
cool to see.
They should
Oh,
have
I know.
lost the game 10 times out of 10.
Yeah. Before we get into hockey, though, I mean, how was your week? How was your weekend? Did you watch football on Sunday, or?
I did watch a little bit.
Okay.
I was painfully watching the Panthers game, and my faith in Bryce Young slowly dwindle away as he ruined my fantasy week this week. I'm going, actually, I went 2-2 this week on my 4 teams, but my 2 most ones that I care about, I lost, so that is not ideal. But yeah, watched a bit of football, took in some hockey, not only Jets games, but a couple others. But all in all, it was a pretty good week.
Yeah.
What about you?
Not too bad. I saw you were still like 4th in scoring on our league, but Luke just pumped you with 190 points, and you still had 145. So just tough week for you in fantasy football this week.
No, I was the 3rd highest scorer of the week, and I lost by 50.
Yeah. Well, basically, if Jonathan Taylor is off of Luke's lineup, you win that week pretty much.
Yeah.
Because he put up 50 fantasy points.
Yeah.
He's another level. But no, I didn't. I missed the first games, unfortunately, because I usually like to watch the Vikings, but I was a little hungover on Sunday, so I may have missed like the entirety of the 12 p.m. games, and then I did watch the 3 p.m. games and kind of had it on in the background for the late game. I did watch the game yesterday. Did you watch the Packers-Eagles?
No. And I'm very happy I didn't, because from the sounds and looks from the highlights, it was disgusting. So
It was pretty
I'm
boring.
very happy I did not spend my time watching that.
I mean, if you're a fan of defensive football, it was something else. But
I am not
a bit of a letdown.
I'm a fan of offensive football.
Yeah, I don't think anybody is.
Points, and I like scoring, and I like my fantasy team performing, and my fantasy team did not perform.
Oh, that's funny. Yeah, well, your fantasy team isn't the only team that didn't perform because, not to say you mushed the Jets, but you did kind of call it. 0-3 on our Cali road trip. Really not even close. Pretty much dominated all 3 games. We lost 3-0. Go ahead.
I was just going to say, first off, fantastic transition. Fantastic.
Thank you.
Second off, yeah, a complete and utter mush. But I'll let you finish before I go into my deduction of games.
I mean, yeah, I think we can just talk about these three games as a whole because let's see. Start of the week. Let me pull up my notes here. 3-0 loss to LA. I really have nothing to say about that game other than LA pretty much just dominated us for the full 60. 2-1 loss to San Jose. Celebrini goal and an assist. And then Sunday game against Anaheim, 4-1 loss. Seneki?
I mean, some people pronounce it Seneca. Some people pronounce it Seneki. I don't know.
Okay. Well, regardless, he had 2 goals. So did Carlson. Kreider and Gauthier had 2 assists. Perfetti came back, which was good news. He missed a good opportunity from Taves, actually. Not that it would have mattered, but Connor got his 600th point. It was a pretty nice goal.
That was like
Yeah,
the one bright spot in the entirety of the trip.
yeah, yeah. The Kyle Connor 600 point. Yeah, it was a pretty nice goal, actually. Obviously we had beer league, so we weren't really watching it. I did have it on the bench, and kind of glad I missed that one because every time I looked at my phone, it was pretty much Anaheim just buzzing around us. Um,
Essentially.
but what did you think of the road trip?
Well, I mean, the Kings game was definitely a game. Um, it was a hockey game. It was what it was. That's about all I have. We always struggle with LA for whatever God knows reason. Um, I mean, I think the biggest point is that we scored 2 goals in 3 games. So that is definitely not ideal. But yeah, for whatever reason, we always struggle with the Kings. It was the most just dull, like bore you to death game ever. I mean, there was a couple chances here and there, but it was tough to get through. I don't have too much to go into it. I mean, it was
Yeah.
one of our 82 games. It was one of those that I'm chalking it up to, like I mentioned earlier. It's one of those games, like the 5 games that you throw away throughout the year. Like it was just a whatever. That the Kings game, the Sharks game. I mean, it feels like we just got dominated. They were just a step ahead for a lot of the game. I think I'm probably just gonna eat my words and just regret everything I mentioned about Celebrini and Bedard making 11 million. I'm going to stick with my original word. I think they're gonna be around 11 million. I don't think they're gonna get to 13. But yeah, nail gun move by Celebrini to get like half of his fucking teeth knocked out and then just continue on and dominate the game. That was awesome. Um, yeah, I mean, we scored a goal during the game, but I mean, I don't think we deserve to win, really. I mean, I don't know if you've got a different take, but
No, they kind of looked like our beer league team and that was the biggest, closest blowout I've ever seen, if that sort of makes sense. It was it was a 2-1 score, but that looked like a 5-1 game. Um,
yeah.
so yeah, they kind of looked like the Whiskey Jacks that night. Um, yeah, I mean, in terms of the LA game was super, super boring. Obviously I do my reaction clips and I was fishing for something, anything, and couldn't find one video to clip out. There really wasn't anything
Yeah.
good. I think Lowry had a nice hit that I was debating clipping out, but then I decided not to just because
All right. Well,
I wanted to go to
actually,
bed.
I guess that was Lowry's first game of the year now.
That was, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
So I
so.
mean, I
Yeah.
guess yeah, that's good. I feel it's going to take him a little bit of time to get back into the swing of things, but I think it's probably earlier than what I thought he was going to come back, which is a good sign. Like I know he's been practicing for a while, but you would have thought
Yeah.
that getting your captain back would have obviously, injected some sort of lightning in a bottle in the lineup, but evidently not. But
I'll say he did look really good. Like he looked really fresh and really fast. I think he might have had a breakaway that game or the next game. Obviously he didn't score. I don't think he has a point yet, but he did look really good. Just the rest of the team did not. Um, but what I was gonna say was LA was a very, very boring game. But in terms of San Jose and Anaheim, even though I'm a Jets fan, as a hockey fan, I still kind of really enjoyed watching those games and watching San Jose and Anaheim dominate us because those teams are so much fun to watch. Going back a few years to San Jose, and I mean, Anaheim was kind of still fun to watch because they had Troy Terry and Trevor Zegras and, like, you know, these young guns. But San Jose has been really boring to watch for the past few years. And now with Celebrini and Will Smith, I hated watching it, but it was kind of fun to watch them absolutely dominate us for 55 minutes of the game. Um,
Yeah,
I think the league is just in a really good spot. I mean, you have Celebrini, Carlson, Bedard, all top four in scoring. Celebrini and Bedard were both leading the league until McKinnon put up 9 points in 2 games over the weekend.
yeah,
Fucking
yeah.
crazy. I'm sure we can talk about how scary Colorado is looking to start this season as well. Yeah, no, it's super fun to watch. The Carlson and Seneke I've never heard of before, but you mentioned he's the third overall pick from
Yeah, I'm
last
pretty
year?
sure it's his rookie year. He was the third overall pick, and it was like a surprise pick. Like it was not off the board. Like I think he was a first rounder, but like I don't know what the draft board had him at, but I think he was like getting into double digits is kind of where the draft board had him. So yeah, kind of off the board, but I mean, I'm pretty sure he played in the dub. Like I definitely heard his name before the NHL. Like he's a good player. I just think that there was at least at the time thought of like better players on the board. But I mean, I think he's got 6 goals unless he scored after the Jets game. 6 goals already in a rookie year. He's not point per game, but probably close to double digit points. Like that's a pretty good showing and a start of a career. So
Yeah. Yeah, he looked unbelievable in the game against us on Sunday. But yeah, I don't know. I guess I'll ask this question unless you have anything to, well, no, you did your breakdown already. Sorry. Stay hot. Out of out of Bedard, Celebrini, and Carlson, if you were to start a franchise, which one of the three would you take? Because they were sort of talking about it on Chicklets yesterday. I was listening, and Merles has been high on Carlson for a
a
minute,
long time.
a long time, and so they were kind of saying Carlson is your bark off. He's good both ways. Bedard is your, I guess, Ovechkin, but more like Patty Kane, and
Hmm.
then Celebrini's your Crosby. Kind of. Those are kind of the player comparisons that they went with, and I thought those are really good comparisons. I don't know. I know we don't really watch either of, like, we just watched the Jets games, but after we played Chicago this year, we've played Anaheim and we played San Jose. So after what you know about these three players, who would you take? Would it be Bedard?
I don't think so. I think like I mean Bedard is an absolutely unbelievable player. Um, but like I don't know for whatever reason, and this may make sense, it may not. I feel like guys that come out of college like are like almost like they're more NHL ready than what would come out of like WHL, OHL. I mean, there's obviously, examples that make that untrue. Like, I mean, McDavid, Crosby, like they come from whatever the Canadian Hockey League, but like, I mean, Eichel was like literally would have been a first overall pick, like any other year in NHL history, but it was just McDavid's year. But I just feel like college, you play bigger guys, you play, you know, more burly guy. Like, I don't really know what I'm getting at, but I just feel like guys that come from college or like have, you know, I guess they're more NHL ready. So for
Yeah.
me, I mean, Chicago is definitely or was not in a great place. I mean, they still haven't really surrounded Bedard with much talent, but I mean, it's there. They're getting really good goaltending out of Spencer Knight. But I mean, like Celebrini for me is like literally, like I mentioned, what Lara, like it's lightning in a bottle, that franchise, like overnight. And I mean, Bedard obviously did that when he came into the league in his rookie year. Like there's lots of talk and buzz about it, but like literally right from the get-go last year when Celebrini stepped in the league, like he essentially made the Sharks relevant again. And he's fun to watch. He's creative. He's also gritty as hell. Like there was that clip of him mixing it up with Mo Sider, who is definitely out of his weight class. Like he just seems like not only like an unbelievably skilled, talented player, but also like a nail gun. And like I love watching him play because to me, like he's good both ways, but his creativity and like he just seems like a hockey dude, just like a nail gun. So I don't know. Long-winded answer. I would go Celebrini
I'm with you.
for
I'm
those
with you.
three.
Yeah.
Um, I think I would go Celebrini, Bedard, Carlson. I think that would be my
Interesting.
rank.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like, I would have really have loved to watch that Anaheim game more intently to see what he was actually doing on the ice. I feel like I haven't really seen him as much as I've seen Bedard. Um,
Hmm.
I guess, going back the past 2 seasons, I have watched him play then. And so if I'm going back on that, I would probably take Bedard. Um, I don't know. Regardless, it's just super fun to watch. What was I gonna say? Fuck, I'm losing my train of thought. Sorry. Oh, I think just yeah. I mean, they're still all so young, and like you said,
Yeah.
Bedard doesn't really have a whole lot of talent around him, and so I think we're really gonna see who is the best out of the three of those in the next few years here. But as of right now, it's just the league is in such a good spot with these young teams coming up and dominating the former president's trophy winners.
Yeah.
um,
I
yeah,
mean, I
I
think
don't know.
it's just like
Go ahead.
I it's kind of tough to like break it down because again, it is a small sample size. Like we're not even a quarter of the way into this season. And I mean, like obviously Dard Carlson, Celebrini are having fantastic years, but I mean, it's kind of the age-old tale goes in hockey. It's like when it comes down to it, like the older, bigger, beat the hell out of you teams are typically the ones that win it all. And like I feel like that's kind of what the Jets are built to be. Like I mean, they're super, super, super old in a lot of aspects, and they also don't like playing, you know, their guys much. To be honest with you, the young guys, but like I think as
Yeah,
long as we can get into the playoffs, which I definitely think we will, I think that there's a lot of younger teams that look like this explosive, way ahead of schedule, like Utah, San Jose, Anaheim. I think like all those teams look way ahead of schedule, but I think again when it comes down to like it's like hockey playoffs are a different breed, and you need
yeah.
like big, strong guys that beat the hell out of you to win come there. And I think both those teams are still a little bit far away from that, but I also could totally eat my words, and any one of them could go on and win the cup this year. But that's my opinion.
I think if this is any indication of anything, just going off of what you just said, I said to you at beer league on Sunday that I think that this is the way that this season is going to be, is that we are going to get beat by these younger, faster teams because we are so slow. And we're going to really need to step up against teams like Dallas, Vegas, like the so-called actually good teams who I think could compete in playoffs, like Florida, Carolina. Those are the games where we're going to have to come out and play if we're not able to keep up with these younger teams. Um, I think to your point that do I see Anaheim, Chicago, or San Jose going the distance? No, because they don't have that grit that we have. They're not really built for playoff hockey yet. But Colorado is debatably a faster team than I think they're probably the fastest team in the league with McKinnon, Natchez, McCarr, all these sort of guys. Plus, they have
Mhm.
grit. So I think if there's any lesson to be learned from this road trip is that we need speed and we need to start playing our younger guys more and get them used to NHL hockey. And I don't know. I don't know what that means. I don't know if that means making moves at the deadline, but I sort of think it is. Uh, they brought it up on Chicklets again that Colorado might be taking a stab at Kadri.
Mm-hmm.
And if I'm Winnipeg, I'm not letting that happen. Um, I don't know. What adjustments do you think we need to make in order to beat these faster, younger teams?
Well, I mean the auto response is like match them, although like what do you trade for that? Do you just throw in your younger, speedier guys and hope that they can acclimate to the NHL? Like, it's kind of a tough thing to do when a lot of your forward core is like, older, experienced guys that are slow. It's tough to just sort of shake that up, especially with how much of a system team Winnipeg is. They're not really run and gun. They're not a crazy off the rush type of team. I mean, maybe our first line, but I think just for the type of like style of hockey we play, it's kind of tough to just like throw in young guns that are fast and just let them wreak havoc, especially because we don't have like tippity tip top tier young prospects like some of these other teams. We don't have. I mean, it's Celebrini, Bedard, or one offs or whatever you want to call them, superstar type of prospects, but like we don't really have really any huge massive names that I think could come in and immediately produce like unbelievable results. Like, I mean,
Yeah.
and Lambert's obviously a very small sheltered time, but you know uh, if he was an unbelievable prospect, like he'd be coming in and he'd work his way up and stay on the Jets as, a young guy. He wouldn't be maybe making it out of camp. There's Colby Barlow who's down there who hasn't really had a chance yet. But even like Yager, is he going to come in and be like, a rookie season 20 goal scorer? Probably not. But again, kind of long winded, but I just think because we're such a system team, it's so hard for young guys, even if we trade for them to come in and instantly showcase what they can do. Because it's just not like we don't really play run and gun fast hockey.
Yeah. I don't know. I guess I just worry like that after these games, if this is any indication that like Colorado is going to be a team that we have to get through in the playoffs. I think that's a given.
Mm-hmm.
And they are the fastest team in the league. And these are a couple faster teams. And we just got blown out when those are games that we should be winning. They are
Yeah.
we'll see if Anaheim can keep this up. It doesn't seem like there's any signs of them slowing down. Obviously, San Jose has been playing better defensive hockey and not letting in 5 goals a game. Um, but I don't know. This road trip really worries me that I think we will make the playoffs, but if we're actually going to compete for a cup, we need to do something because we're not, and everyone knew it. We're not fast enough to start this season. We're not.
Mm-hmm.
We there. I don't think there's any doubt that we're probably the slowest team in the league.
I mean, it's hard to argue.
like, like I don't know. And then Barron's out right now, who kind of brings some speed for us on that fourth line. Um, Nyquist isn't that fast, but he's a somewhat skilled guy. But um, I don't know. I hope we start. I hope we make some moves this year. I guess is my point in all of that.
Yeah, but it's just the age-old problem. It's like it's difficult to get guys here. That's why drafting for us is so important. And I mean, that's why
Yeah,
obviously Connor Scheifele or like Winnipeg legends is because, were drafted here, they grew up, they re-signed, they want to be Jets for life, but it's so difficult to get guys here unless they're like, essentially forced here through the draft.
yeah,
So, yeah.
yeah. Do you think I'm just brainstorming here? Do you think it's somewhat on the coaching staff about what lineups they're choosing per night? Like,
Definitely.
if I'm thinking about it, if like we're playing Anaheim or San Jose and some of these younger, faster teams, then why aren't we playing some of our younger, faster guys? And then, in the games against Dallas and stuff, we can have the Tanner Pearsons and well, Kepke's pretty fast actually, but I
Uh-huh.
would look at that as a perfect opportunity to get like Lambert wasn't playing that night. I think Chiprikov was back, so that's great. I've been loving him to start the season, but maybe giving Jagger or Barlow a chance in the lineup against some of these younger teams.
Well,
Um,
I mean, there's a couple restrictions like with the younger guys. Like obviously you got to be cap complacent, and I mean you need to either for guys on one ways. If you're bringing up Jagger, Barlow, something like that, then you got to either waive or send down. So that's tough to do. But I mean, there's also something to be said too, like switching the lineup, game by game can always be a little bit iffy because, I mean, of course, the more you progress throughout the season, you want to build chemistry within your lines. And I mean, we're still trying to find combos, and especially with Perfetti coming back the other night, like again, another awesome player. But again, he doesn't really bring a whole bunch of speed into it. So, trying to work him back into the lineup, figure out what your second line, third line, fourth line is going to be. If you're always interchanging and mixing stuff up, like it's tough to build chemistry and do that. But like, I mean, yeah, it makes a lot of sense to match young and skill and speed with young skill and speed, but it's just difficult to interchange guys out all the time at this level, personally, I
yeah,
think.
yeah. That's true. That's something I used to complain about a lot with the Jets is that we'd have something really good cooking and then we'd completely mix up the lines for no
Yeah.
reason and kind of mess with that. So
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not happy. And I don't know what the answer is. I
Hopefully our
love my
name,
team and I want us to succeed. And this road trip really, really worries me. Um, that
it
being said,
should, honestly. Yeah, like it should. Like those are all three teams that we should beat.
yeah, yeah. Like if we have that grit and toughness, that's our MO, then we should be beating the hell out of some of these younger kids, and not just
Yeah,
letting them skate circles around us. Like we need to show that
for
we're
sure.
not going to let them do that. And I don't think we really did that. Lowry laid a big hit in that LA game, but other than that, I don't think we were very physical whatsoever when that's what we need to do to slow these younger teams down. So maybe I just cracked the code. Maybe that's the answer. Maybe we need to start hitting more and being more tough. But I don't
Maybe we
know.
need to get Ryan Reeves on our team. Who knows?
Yeah. Oh man. Anyways, yeah, so not a good 3 games. Looking ahead at our schedule, I mean, we've got 2 road games left. We've got Vancouver and then we've got Calgary. If we don't win those games,
Oh, and
I
Seattle.
think and Seattle. Right.
Isn't that
So
weird?
we have 3
Isn't it
left,
super
right?
weird though? We go 3 games in the States, come out of the States to play Vancouver, then go back into the States to play Seattle, and then back into Canada for Calgary. Like what? Why would it not be West Coast, then Seattle, then Vancouver, Calgary, home? Isn't that weird?
That is weird, but I just noticed that all these games, even the Calgary game, is all at 9 p.m. And so that actually brings up another thing in that I'm sure that is something to do with it too. Like, we typically
Late
never play
starts.
well on these Cali road trips because of the late starts. So we'll give our team the benefit of the doubt there because, the late games suck. But yeah, I do think that's super weird. I think that might be why it's Vancouver, Seattle, and Calgary though, is because all the games are at 9.
Yeah,
Does that make sense? Um, but that does seem like a lot of traveling.
yeah.
It does seem weird that we're
It's
going
weird.
from
Why not do
Cali to
West
Seattle.
Coast, come up to Seattle, then go up to Vancouver, across to Calgary? But I
Yeah.
don't know.
But looking ahead to these next three games, if we don't win these next three, I think the pod's over. I don't think I don't think I'll be a Jets fan anymore. I think we're washed. Because
I mean,
Vancouver, Seattle, and Calgary, they're whatever. The Cali games, San Jose, Anaheim, I can sort of get over that. I'm kind of used to us actually against San Jose losing those games. Um, but Vancouver, Seattle, and Calgary, we should win those games.
100%. 100. I mean, I've got a feeling there's gonna be like a 2-1 loss in this where we dominate.
To
Like I
Seattle.
feel like that's just in the cards, but yeah, like these are three teams we should beat, and it should. I mean, not close. Like, I'm not talking like 6-1 game, but it should be like a 4-2, 3-1, 5-3, like something like that. Like it should be like pretty, handily.
Yeah. Yeah. If there's any game I think we give up, it's obviously against Seattle. They're third in the Pacific right now, and we lost to them in our first game. But we are still, I think, the better team, so we should pull
Yeah.
that off.
And
But
and then I mean our first
Vancouver,
home game back is Columbus too. So like very good opportunity I think to
yeah,
go 4-0 now.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Because then you're looking ahead after that. I mean, we don't need to go too far here, but I think it's gonna get a bit tougher. I think we have Carolina a couple of times, and then um, who is it? I think we have Dallas again. We have
Carolina,
Minnesota.
Washington, Carolina,
Yeah,
and Predators, Sabres to start December, and then yeah.
yeah. Not that there's an easy game at all in this league, but Vancouver and Calgary stink right now.
Yeah.
What's going on in Vancouver? Like, oh my God, man. I feel so I
Elias
feel so
Pettersson got
bad for them.
Elias Pettersson got $47.5 million to be a 50-point scorer. Honestly, I shouldn't even make a joke about it. It's really sad. It's got to be one of the weirdest fall offs in like recent memory. Like I mean,
Yeah.
he's not having like again a terrible start to the year. He's got I think it's 11 goals, 11 points in 17 games. But like I mean, he basically burst onto the scene as a rookie. I can't remember if he was like 70, 80 points rookie year, and then like it was
I
almost
think so.
100 points in his second year.
Yeah.
I'll see if I can pull it up quick.
I'm pretty sure you're right. I'm pretty sure he had a decent season before signing that contract, and then he signed that
Oh,
contract and
you know
kind
what?
of
My apologies. I didn't realize he'd been in the league since 2018. That's actually kind of crazy. But he went 66, 66. And then COVID year happened. He had 21 and 26. And then he went 68, 102, 89, and then last year 45,
in how many games?
64.
Oof.
And was his contract in 20, I think was it in 2023, 24, or was it 2022, 23? I can't
It was a
remember
couple
which year,
years ago.
but yeah, like,
I think it was 23, 24.
yeah, like 3 out of 4 seasons, he's 66 points or better. And then he goes 102, 90, and then 45, 15 goals, 30 assists. And now he's got 3 goals in 17 games.
That
Odd.
sucks, man. Yeah. He was one of like my favorite players to watch. I like him, Pasternak, and Kucherov. I are
Mhm.
some of my favorite players. Like just the way Pedersen played the game, his hands and his shot and stuff. Like I loved watching him play, and so
Yeah.
that's heartbreaking. But I guess we'll see what's going on there on tonight. Um, yeah, I don't know. Do you have anything else to touch on for Jets hockey or for league talk or what?
Mm, Not really. I mean,
Yeah.
again, that was just kind of a waiting game. I mean, well, contrary to my quote unquote hot take, uh, Omri I think now has 4 starts. I thought that he had 4 last time, and then the Anaheim game was his 5th, but I believe that was Comrie's 4th start. So he's now played 4 out of 15, which honestly I think puts him right on track to play similar amounts of games as he did last year. So again, I don't know if
Yeah.
my prediction will come true. Again, I'm hoping so, but yeah, I hope he gets more starts because I think like he has been playing very well in my opinion. And yeah, here's just to hoping that we can figure it out on this next or on these next 3 games. One thing I did want to mention, similar or following up with Colorado about how you mentioned they're a fast team. They just signed that forward Gavin Brindley. It's like a 2-year, $875K a year contract or something. He's I think a rookie this year. Scored his first NHL goal the other night. I think it was like an overtime winner or something. It was fucking sweet. But I heard his name too coming up. He's a really good player, so that's another weapon on top of Natchez, on top of McKinnon, on top of McCarr, on top of Devon Taves. So they're going to be a wagon. Serious wagon.
Yeah. Yeah. That's going to be a tough one to get through, especially if they do make a move for Kadri. I mean,
That
they'll
would be
be
so
back to
weird
their
though, bringing him. Well, I guess not bringing him back, but then what? That would give him McKinnon. What's his name? McKinnon, Brock
Nelson.
Nelson,
Nelson.
Kadri, or vice versa. They'd be a wagon. Also, Edmonton sucks. Did we
Yeah.
already mention that Edmonton sucks? They should have lost that versus Columbus if David didn't go alien mode and Wallman scoring the luckiest shorthanded goal I've seen in 54 years. But yeah, they are not good right now, but they'll probably be unbelievable. And I heard they're on like a 7-game road trip. They're starting soon, so they'll probably go 7-0. McDavid will probably have 30 points in 7 games, and we're all going to be eating our words because that's always what happens with Edmonton, and it pisses me off. But they are not good
Yeah.
right, and that
Yeah.
9-1 just made me feel really good inside. So I'll take that. That's my one win of the week.
Yeah, that was pretty fun to watch. But I listened to 32 Thoughts today too, and Elliot sort of said that they were up 9-1 and there was however many minutes left in the third, and apparently they were really really trying to get that 10th goal and bury them, and I just thought that was fucking hilarious that I don't
That's
like
awesome.
yeah, apparently they were trying to just bury them. Who knows if that's like retaliation for their playoff failures last year and then Edmonton's
Yeah.
success. I'm sure that's probably it. Um, do I like that McKinnon's doing that to McDavid before the Olympics? Well, maybe that lights the McDavid fire.
Well, it seemed to at Columbus game, both his goals were unbelievable.
Yeah, I saw that spinorama backhand. That was pretty
And that
nasty.
net drive goal,
I didn't see that one
oh,
actually.
it was disgusting too. He just blew around the defenseman, far side, put it in. It was really nice. That defenseman that he scored the spinorama goal on, his name's Denton Matejchuk. I'm pretty sure he's a Winnipeg guy.
But yeah, I feel like I've heard that name before.
Yeah, he's
Matejchuk.
got a
Yeah,
brother
yeah.
that plays like Team Manitoba right now. But yeah, that he's really good. He just unfortunately was on the opposite side of a highlight reel.
Yeah. Well, it kind of just looked like he fell. It didn't really look like, I don't know, McDavid did
Yeah.
anything all that special. But obviously it looked really bad. And then I saw
Yeah.
his face go like up to the sky after that. Like, yeah, probably take a seat after that one. But yeah, we'll have to get Brakel on the next podcast to sort of. It's funny how he's missing out on these past couple after
He'll
couple
have to
weeks.
give us his almost quarter of the way through the year breakdown of the Oilers.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, we'll say this: like they are missing Hyman, and I
Mm-hmm.
think they're missing someone else too. And I mean, I think Hyman's a pretty big piece of that team, and so I think when he finally comes back, that'll be when they finally turn it around.
Roslovic also looks really good.
Yeah, yeah, he does. Yeah, I mean that was a really nice breakaway goal to put away Columbus last game. Um,
Mm-hmm.
he's playing with Draisaitl? Is that right?
Yeah, he's on the second line. I think
Good for
because
him.
Nugent Hopkins is out right now, but I think the top two lines when they're like healthy is McDavid, Nuge, and Hyman,
Yeah,
and then Draisaitl, Roslovic, and then like Podkolzin or
Podkolzin. Yeah,
something like that. I think that's typically how it goes. Or
yeah.
Nuge will go third line center, and then they'll throw someone up with McDavid on the left. But I think that's typically how it'll go once they're fully healthy.
Okay, yeah. Um, yeah, good for I mean, I liked Roslovic when he was here. I thought he brought a lot of speed, and he was a young guy just trying to figure it out. I thought he had a lot of good opportunities when he was here, and
Hmm.
just didn't produce. And so
Yeah.
I'm happy to see him doing well in Edmonton.
Yeah.
Um, it kind of drove me a little crazy when we got rid of him, and then he went to Columbus and put up. I think he put up a decent amount of points. I remember he
Yep.
scored like probably the nastiest goal of the year when he like did the through the legs on a 1-on-2. I don't know if you remember that one, but um, yeah, it kind of sucked. I would have liked to have kept him, to be honest. I don't know how you feel about that. I
Well,
don't know
that
what
that
his
was a part
contract
of
is, but
that was a part of the Dubois trade. It was
right.
Line and Roslovic and something for Dubois. Okay, it might have just been players for player or something like that.
No, we
I don't know
gave
if there's
Line
any
for
tips
Dubois.
involved. Pardon?
We gave we gave Line for Dubois, didn't we?
And Roslovic to Columbus.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought that was just a one for. Oh no, that makes sense. Sorry. Okay, never mind.
Yeah. Yeah, and
Well, I guess
then
that worked out. So I guess we got Velarde and Iafallo out of
yeah. So
all of
essentially
that.
like
So
we turned Line and Roslovic into Velarde, Iafallo, Kupari third, which
that's pretty good.
difference between things. Yeah, I'd say you take that. Like, I mean, Kupari obviously went back home, so I guess
Yeah.
Velarde, Iafallo in a third
Yeah.
for Slovic and Line. And I mean, as shitty as it sounds, like with Line's health issues, and I mean, Rosovic was literally didn't have a contract until he was really good in Carolina last year, but he didn't have a contract until this year. I mean, I guess you win that trade. You've got two full-time NHLers, one guy's on a first line, and I think we got a second or a third along with that too. So that was a
Yeah.
fleece, that Dubois trade. I mean,
Yeah.
he's doing good in Washington now, but yeah, at the time that was a fleece.
Well, but he's out for like 4 to 5 months now with something, I think.
Dubois?
Yeah. Saw
Oh
that
shit. I didn't
end of October, I think. So
damn.
that sucks for him. I didn't really like him, but obviously I never like to see a guy go out like that.
Yeah.
Especially with the season Washington had last year. I mean, I would love to see Ovi maybe win another one. Do I think he ever will? Probably not, but
I think this is his last year.
I think so too. I think he hit 9 hundo. I'm just looking at it right now. They're third last in their conference right now. It's obviously
Really?
early, but
In the Metro?
yeah, yeah.
Well, what
I
is I
guess
guess
tied for
probably
second last.
it's what New Jersey on top, then Pittsburgh right now, and then
Carolina, Pittsburgh.
Carolina, Pittsburgh, and then I guess it's Islanders, Capitals, Rangers. Are Rangers Metro? Yeah, Rangers are Metro, right?
Let me see.
Yeah.
Philly, Islanders, Rangers, Washington, Columbus.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they're tied with Columbus for last place. So
Wait, are the Penguins in the Atlantic, or did you say Penguins?
no, no, they're third.
No, they're in the Metro.
They're in
Yeah,
the
okay, okay.
Metro.
Yeah, I thought so.
Yeah. So yeah, that's too bad. I mean, I kind of thought Washington had a lucky year last year. You kind of looked at their lineup and they were decent. Obviously, I guess they lost Mangiapane to Edmonton this
Edmonton,
year, so that
actually.
might
No,
be
maybe, yeah. So maybe Mangiapane is playing left with Draisaitl.
I think
Or
so.
maybe he's playing left with McDavid right now. I'm not sure.
Maybe right now. Yeah,
I
I don't
really
know.
like I
We
really like him though.
yeah. Well, he's
He's
a
a good player.
post 40 goal scorer, no? Mangiapane? Didn't he get 40 one year? 30 for sure with Calgary, right? Yeah, he's disgusting. Yeah, that would have been a nice guy to get on our team. But
Agreed.
anything else to add? I'd imagine I kind of thought this would be a short one. We'd just rip our team for half an hour here, and
Yeah, not really. I mean, obviously there's some nice goals scored. Teams are still kind of performing that I didn't expect them to, but I mean, again, we're not even a quarter of the way in yet, so small sample size. But I know you wanted to go into movies, TV shows, and I'll say I watched Chad Powers 1 to 6.
you watched all of
Unbelievable.
it. It was good,
Unbelievable.
hey,
I really
dude.
liked it.
I knew as soon as Hawk Tuah showed up in the first episode, I'm like,
Um,
I'm gonna love this show. That is as if they got her to do that. That is so funny. I
there
love
was
how
some
like
like really actually funny jokes. Like I was like laughing out loud. And it's
yeah,
like kind of difficult to get me to do that. But I also think that the show's like writing was like really good,
really good.
which is like
Yeah,
weird because like the whole premise is literally built off like a meme or whatever you want to call it of like you know the backstory obviously with Eli Manning.
yeah,
Yeah, so it's literally built off that, and the fact that they actually made, I think, like a quality, good show, and they left it on an awesome cliffhanger too.
yeah, yeah.
Like, yeah, that was awesome. I thought it was really good.
I'm glad you liked it. Yeah, I'm excited for season 2. That was like usually in shows like that, I get kind of like, get annoyed or cringe every now and then, and some
Mhm.
characters I kind of find annoying. Whereas in that show, I really liked everyone. I thought the
Yeah,
dynamic between like him and the
the
Ricky, is
mascot.
it? And the
Oh,
mascot, and the mascot too, but with
yeah,
Ricky and stuff too was
yeah.
really good. And then, yeah, that plot twist at the end was fucking wild. That was
The fact that
actually,
they threw a
that was,
Cybertruck in there too is hilarious.
yeah. Yeah. He pulls it out of the bushes.
Yeah.
All right, hop in.
Yeah, he goes all aboard.
All aboard. Yeah, that's what he said. Oh man. Yeah, no, that was really fucking good. Speaking of, I guess, Glenn Powell, I'm excited for this weekend because The Running Man is coming out.
hmm
That's a Stephen King adaptation with Glenn Powell as the lead. I started that book. I got about halfway through it and then turned it off, but I'm still super excited for that movie.
Yeah,
Um,
I've seen trailers. It looks good.
you ever watch Now You See Me?
Course, yeah. I love both those movies. Is that this weekend,
Really?
Thursday?
Yeah. Yeah.
We should go.
You want to come? Okay, I'm
Um,
going on Friday.
what time?
I don't know. 7 or 9, one of the two.
Can we do Thursday?
We've got hockey on Thursday.
Do we? Oh shoot. Okay, whatever. We'll figure it out.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, the reviews aren't too good for it, but I don't think the reviews were good for any of them, and I really
The
enjoyed the first
the
one. The
reviews
second
are
one
not
was,
good.
it's got like a 67% on Rotten Tomatoes, so not terrible, but um, kind of the same. I think that was the same as like the second one. I think the
Huh.
second one was around the same. I wasn't the biggest fan of this. I loved the first one a lot because it was like an actual like magic trick, whereas like the second
Uh-huh.
one was more like um whatever you call it, me- mind control
Hypnosis.
or whatever, hypnosis. Thank you.
Yeah.
Um, but I still I'm a fan of that franchise, so I'm excited to see that.
Yeah.
But
I
what
really
I wanted
liked.
to talk. Sorry, go ahead. You're gonna
Sorry, I
say,
just said I really liked both of those.
yeah,
Like Now You See Me
cool,
1 and 2.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, cool then. Okay, I'll have someone to go see it with. Um, Yeah, but what I did want to talk about was Plurbius, probably the greatest pilot I've ever seen to a show. I I typically like when episodes come out like weekly. In this case, I'm a little bit pissed because Like I'm just dying for it to be next Thursday again. It was like it's that fucking good. It's
What kind of a show is it? Like, is it action? Is it thriller? Is it scary?
it's like a sci-fi thriller. So it's a lot like Severance. Um
Okay.
Actually, I mean it's nothing like Severance, but it's kind of like Severance in that it's a sci-fi mind-bending thriller that's on Apple TV Plus. Um So yeah, you should really, really watch it. It was really good. It's directed by Vince Gilligan, who did Breaking Bad. It's his first show since then
Oof.
in 10 years.
Wow.
I mean, he was a writer on Better Call Saul. But I think this is his first time directing since Breaking Bad. And
Wow.
it's looking like he might deliver. I mean, it's 2 episodes in right now, but it might be another best show of all time. It is that fucking good. Like,
Wow.
I am
That's
hooked
some
on it.
praise.
So. Yeah, and then I mean, who's the lead actress in it? I mean, it already got greenlit for a season 2 after 2 episodes. And then he was just sort of saying like that he's super excited about it and that this lead actress is getting her shot in the spotlight because I don't really think she's ever really been in anything. Um, but no, 100% watch it. Reese Searhorn is her name.
Hmm.
Oh, she was in Better Call Saul. So she's worked with him before, but she's the lead in this. And so I can read you what's the description here. I mean, the most miserable person on earth must save the world from happiness. That's it.
Okay.
That okay. Yeah, I mean, that's one way to really simplify what the hell's going on with this. But yeah, anyways, definitely watch it. Um did you watch Frankenstein this weekend by chance? Probably not.
No,
No?
but I had a buddy who watched it. He said it was good.
It was really good. It was really good. I'd say that'd be a good one for you and your girlfriend to watch because Jacob Elordi's in it, and so I know like that's kind of a movie for everybody. It was really fucking good though. He's really good in that movie. I do still think like he like still looks good in all the like prosthetics and makeup and
Yep.
stuff, so it's a little bit hard to take him seriously because I'm like, no, he's still like he's got that smoldering look. It's just in makeup now. It just came out like yesterday, video of him doing like 10 hours in the makeup chair for that movie. So that was
Damn.
kind of crazy. Yeah, 10 hours a day. Fucking crazy. But yeah, no, that's it for me for my movie rant. Plurbius, Apple TV
Yeah.
Plus.
I'll
Watch
make
it.
sure to watch it.
Watch it. Did you ever watch Severance? Did you finish it?
No. I should though. I just because I don't have Apple TV. I use yours, and so I
I
don't want to
gave it
go.
to
I know, but I don't want to because like I don't think you can't make accounts on it, right?
No, but just watch it on mine.
But then I'm gonna screw you up. Like if you're watching shows that you tell me to watch, because then if I go on your account, then it's gonna go to the episode that I'm watching. It's gonna screw you up.
I Oh, I'm done. I've been done with it since April.
Okay.
You won't mess me up. Don't worry. I got it
Okay.
under control. You should definitely watch it.
Okay.
Make it up excuses, man. That's my second favorite show of the year. It was that fucking good. It's really good. And so this is sort of the same thing. Watch Plurbius first because it's more timely and it's every Thursday at 8 p.m. I think. But Severance is also really fucking good. So anyways, movie rant done. That's it.
Alrighty.
Um yeah. Anything else you wanted to touch on in about life or what's going on, or should we just end the pod?
Go Jets, go. Let's hope for a freaking W tonight.
Yeah, seriously, fuck. Okay. Yeah, let's okay. Yeah, it was nice talking with you. Um yeah, I'll talk to you next week. End
Deuces.
end pod.